Okay, we have a wonderful artist here in the house. We're checking out some beautiful art pieces by a non-binary visual artist, Elizabeth Ekpetorson. Now, she holds a painting degree from the University of Port Harcourt. Their figurative work body is about self-acceptance, women, and other subject matters. It is great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Interesting personality, I must say. Let's talk about you as a person before your artwork. How did art start for you growing up? Was it something you started growing up? Let's talk about you being an artist.
Art has always been part of me. Growing up, that's all I want to do. My spare time, anytime. So any money that came my way, I just buy art materials, books. That's just what I wanted to do. And I had a very supportive family.
That's what I want to talk about, because not everybody gets a supportive family when it comes to art and all that.
No. My family, they really understood that part, that art was a major thing for me. And for them, they didn't even see me doing anything else.
Any other thing.
I'm being happy at it. So.
Wonderful. You're happy at this. Yeah. I can see that. Now, when did it dawn on you? When did the realization come that you were non-binary as a person?
Okay. So growing up, I've always had that feeling of not fitting in any section of it. So most times, most people look at me and they say I act like a guy, but inside I don't really feel all that manly, and I don't also feel like a lady. But so at a point in my life, 3-4 years ago, I started doing more research into the whole thing. That okay, what is it? Why am I like this? Why the difference? And it also engineered my paintings too, because I had to start talking about people who don't fit in, who the society expect to live under a particular stereotype, and they were not doing that. So that was when I realized that the gender spectrum is kind of large. It's not just boxed into the sexes that is male and female. Yeah.
All right.
So when I had that realization, I understood that one could be gender fluid, which is non-binary, and
all right.
Yeah.
How has that affected your artwork? Your art? Did it affect it in any way?
So yeah, like I said, terms of my art, I work on pieces that sometimes they don't look strictly masculine, and they don't look strictly feminine, because art is like a representation of yourself too. So yeah. All
right. So let's talk about this big piece. There's a big piece by the open space here, and it's some sort of abstract, but it draws you in. Let's talk about that piece. What's the title, and what inspired the piece?
Okay. So my works also resonate from how I'm feeling at that particular moment. So while creating the work, I was going through different feelings, which were turning between hope and somehow despair. Things happening in the country around me, I felt what was going on. I was trying to give up hope, but then I had that burst of feeling that everything is going to be fine too. So that was the reason for the colors around me. So is the title of the work is Hope Amongst Despair.
Hope. I love that name. Yeah. That's very comforting. All right, but this piece is one I would love to hang anywhere on my own. But it's colorful. It's abstract. At the same time, there's so much I can glean from this. Talk to me about this piece.
Okay, this piece is called Brazen.
Brazen.
Brazen, yeah, and it's all about me talking about those who, by their physical look, maybe they want to be judged or ostracized. For you to develop that confidence that I am here, you have to see me, you have to hear me out, you have to be brazen enough.
And then the colors and all of that, putting all of this, how long did it take to put this together, by the way?
So I first started painting from my mind, and then I said to canvas, I am actually blessed with speed, so...
Oh, okay.
So
that's nice.
I wouldn't tell you, okay, it took me these days or this amount of hours, but
you get to
the first conception has to happen
comes in your mind and all that. Now, just before we talk about the final piece, art as a profession, how financially viable is it for you?
For me, it's been great. It's been good. Like,
Do Nigerians patronize artwork as maybe you think they should?
It's also a growing market.
Okay.
A lot of people are learning more about art, understanding that it's a great investment. Yeah, so now the conversation is growing. It's actually increasing the collections and collectors that we have amongst us, because a lot of people want to get into arts, but they don't really understand a lot about it.
I know people who also want to buy art, but they say it's expensive, you know, and all of that. And, but then, hey, come on, a good artwork, there's so much an artist puts into it. So, yeah, I can talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about this final piece that we have here. What's it named? I know it looks quite a bit like this, but what's the name and what's the inspiration behind this piece?
They are one as a series, this and this braids and
so there are twin pieces or something like that,
talking about
so if I have to buy, do I have to buy both of them? Or I can buy just one, yeah?
You can buy both.
Okay, let's talk about how much would a piece like this cost?
So for a piece like this can cost anything from $2,500 and above.
Now that's something that, okay, all right. Now that's what like I mentioned, that's where a number of people come to talk about how art, they appreciate art, but then at times it's not within their reach and all of that. Is there any way that art can be accessible to maybe those who feel like it's not within their reach? Is there any way? Do you think maybe in the future or something? Is it possible?
Of course, art can always be accessible for anyone and everyone.
That don't have that kind of money. That's the point now.
The fact that they don't have that kind of money doesn't necessarily mean that they must have this. One can be done to tell us to their needs. So I also do commissions sometimes. So I do things that is tailored to the person's needs.
All right. Have you had any exhibitions 5 years, 10 years from now, projecting to the future? Where do you see yourself and your art?
5 years from now, I see myself quite large at the global market space. Yes, because not just that, having created a lot of impact for the younger generation coming, for them to lots of people are going to believe more in art.
All right.
And
wonderful. I like that. Now, when we spoke about hope in despair, what's the title? People didn't get to see, but let's get to see that artwork now. Very, very inspirational, I must say. You call it Hope?
Hope amongst despair.
Hope amongst despair. That is the artwork there, and it's really beautiful. It's a very large piece, I must say. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, and this is wishing you the best.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Okay, that was it. Hope you're able to get inspired by some of these wonderful art pieces by this exquisite and extremely talented artist. We'll just take this time out now. There's a lot more to come on the show. Stay with us.